What's going on, guys? It's Andi from VeggiePowerDaily.com, and I'm back with another video for you guys. So the topic of this video is going to be how do you gain muscle and lose body fat at the same time on your plant-based diet. This is a question I often get in my Instagram comments, a lot of messages, some comments on the articles asking this question, and this is a very complicated topic. It's kind of controversial in a way too, but before we get into how to do it at the same time, how do you lose body fat and build muscle at the same time, first what we got to understand is how do you build muscle. So building muscle only comes down to two things. It's through proper training and proper nutrition. As you may know, you probably heard it a million times, but through your training you have to be introducing progressive overload. What does that mean, progressive overload? It means you're coming into every single session with the goal of one of two things. You want to be adding more weight to the bar, whether that be 2.5 to 5 pound increments, or you got to be adding one more rep to the bar or two more reps. Like for example, if I'm benching 225 for 5, right? I want to come into my next session doing 225 for 6, 7, 8, or 227.5 for the same reps. What I want to be doing is introducing progressive overload every single session, whether that be improvement in form, whether that be improvement in the number of reps I'm doing, whether that be improvement in my weight. You have to be increasing in something with your training. So that is progressive overload. And you want to be trying to make every session count, like I said before, through progressive overload training. And so that's the first part. The second part is going to be through your nutrition. And building muscle with your nutrition is not really having one food over the other. It's about more of a numbers game. First, you need to calculate your TDE, which is typically your body weight times 15 in calories if you're an active individual. And then you want to be eating 200 or 300 calories above your TDE. It's like, for example, if you're an active guy, you're probably going to be burning around 15 times your body weight in calories. So if you're consuming above that number, then you will be building muscle. There's no way around that. My shoulder's getting tired here. So if you're eating above your TDE, you will be building muscle. There's no way around that. So take your body weight and multiply by 15, and you're eating 200-300 calories above that per day. You're building muscle, and in the gym you're introducing progressive overload through your training, which basically means you're adding more reps, more weight. You're improving your tempo, you're shortening the rest periods, you're improving in some way in your training. That's enabling you to build more muscle. So that's that. That's how you build muscle. So losing fat is going to be around the same thing. It's going to be something very, very similar. You're not going to be doing high reps. You're not going to be doing hours and hours of cardio. You're going to be focusing on heavy lifting. You're maintaining your strength in the gym and consuming less than what your body burns per day. Like for example, if your TDE is 2,700 calories, you're going to be consuming around 2,300 calories per day, enabling you to be in a caloric deficit. A caloric deficit is when you're consuming less calories than what your body burns per day. So when you have that in place, you should be losing body fat. So that's how you lose body fat, and that's how you gain muscle. But the question is, how do you do it at the same time? And is that possible? Is it possible for you to gain muscle and lose body fat at the same time? Well, I think yes. In my opinion, yes, you can. Even if you're a beginner, this process is a lot easier. But as you become more advanced, this process becomes a lot more slower than you might think. So how exactly do you do it? How do you build muscle and lose body fat at the same time? Well, step one, you have to count your calories. Count your calories. There's no way around that. If you want to be in this fitness game for a long time, you have to count your calories. That's the most important thing. You don't have to be 100% exact, but you do have to count it. So count your calories per day. That's step one. Step two is calculate your TDE, which is your total daily expenditure per day. If you're active for around 30 to 60 minutes a day, your TDE will be about your body weight times 15 in calories. So step three is going to be you cycling your calories. So this is where it gets really interesting. So step three is going to be you cycling your calories. So let's say that I'm doing upper, lower, upper split, or whether I'm doing a push-pull leg split 3 days a week and I'm in the gym 3 days a week, right? Say that I'm weight training 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So on my Monday workout, I would eat 400 calories above my maintenance. let's say my maintenance is around 2,400 calories per day. That's my TDE. I would eat 400 calories above that number. And I would do this 3 times a week. So Monday workout, I would eat 400 calories above my TDE. On Wednesday's workout, I would eat 400 calories above my TDE. And then on Friday's workout, I would eat 400 calories above my TDE again. And then on my days off training, I try to offset that slight caloric surplus I did on my training day. So let's say that my rest days are Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the weekend. I try to eat 300 calories below my TDE per day. So on training days, you're eating above your maintenance, which is going to be plus 400. And on your days off training, you're going to be eating 300 calories less than what you burn per day. So you're offsetting. So you're basically losing body fat on your days off training, and you're setting the stage for muscle growth on the days you're training. And keep in mind, this only works if you're training and your nutrition is on point. If your diet's not on point, this is not going to work. So if your diet is full of wholesome plant-based food, you're consuming sufficient protein. Sufficient protein meaning on your plant-based diet, which is going to be green lentils, chickpeas, mung beans, kidney beans, and all those legumes and things like that. Make sure you're consuming about 0.82 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. If you're consuming sufficient protein intake and you're training properly, progressive overload through your training, then you should be building muscle and losing fat at the same time when you're cycling your calories. So just a quick reminder, you're doing plus 400 on your training days, and then you're doing minus 300 on your days off training. So over time, you're building muscle and losing body fat at the same time on your plant-based diet. So if you're struggling to find plant-based protein foods to include in your diet, whether you're new to the plant-based diet or you've been following it for a while, looking for more high-protein foods to include in your diet, on your plant-based diet, check out my free vegan protein cheat sheet. I'm going to go ahead and link that in the description below so you guys can check that out. And if you guys want to see what I eat on a daily basis, how I train, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Veggie Power Daily. And if you guys want to check out the blog, veggiepowerdaily.com. And that's all, guys. I'm about to head to the gym right now, go change and do a push workout, and I'll see you guys next time.